Your Samsung TV is turning itself off and it is not asking for permission. Mid-episode, mid-game, right when something important is happening, the screen goes black. Here's the thing almost nobody tells you. In the majority of cases, the TV is not broken. It is following instructions that were built into its settings, and once you know which ones to check, this fix takes about 3 minutes. Number 6. Disable Eco Solution and Auto Power Off. Samsung's Eco Solution is a group of power-saving features designed to reduce energy consumption. The intention is good. The result for most people is a TV that keeps turning itself off at inconvenient moments without any explanation. Inside Eco Solution, there is a setting called Auto Power Off. When enabled, it shuts the TV down automatically after a period of inactivity, typically 30 minutes of no remote input. If you fall asleep watching TV, stop pressing buttons while a show plays, or use a device that does not send ongoing remote signals, the TV interprets this as inactivity and powers down. To fix it, press the home button on your Samsung remote and go to Settings. Select General, then Eco Solution, and look for Auto Power Off. Turn it off. While you are in that menu, also look for No Signal Auto Power Off. This is a separate setting that shuts the TV down when it detects no active input signal for a set period. Disable that one too. For most people who work through this menu carefully and disable both settings, the TV stops turning off on its own from that point forward. Number 5. Turn off the sleep timer. The sleep timer is the most commonly forgotten setting on any Samsung TV. It is designed to shut the TV off after a specific number of minutes, which is useful at bedtime, and then forgotten immediately afterward. Except the TV keeps honoring it indefinitely until someone turns it back off. Go to Settings, then General, then System Manager, then Time, and look for Sleep Timer. If it is set to any time value, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes, anything, that is the cause. Set it to off. What makes this one particularly sneaky is that the TV does not tell you a sleep timer is active while it is counting down. The screen simply goes black at whatever interval was set, and the viewer assumes the TV malfunctioned. It did not. It did exactly what it was configured to do. Check this setting before anything else if the TV turns off at consistent, predictable intervals. Number 4. Disable AnyNet Plus. Samsung calls their HDMI-CEC feature AnyNet Plus. It allows the TV to communicate with connected devices, game consoles, soundbars, Blu-ray players, streaming sticks, through the HDMI cable and share power commands automatically. This is convenient when every device in your setup turns on together. It becomes a problem when a connected device powers off and sends a shutdown command that forces your TV to follow. This is one of the most common hidden causes of Samsung TVs turning off randomly. The TV is not malfunctioning. A connected device told it to stop. The viewer has no way to see this happening. To disable AnyNet Plus, go to Settings, then General, then External Device Manager, then AnyNet Plus, and toggle it off. Also go into the settings of each HDMI device you own, your game console, streaming stick, soundbar, and find the CEC or HDMI control setting on each one and disable it from their side too. Comment below whether your TV turns off at the same time every day or completely randomly. That one detail tells us exactly which setting is the problem. Number 3. Power cycle the TV properly. There is a difference between putting a TV into standby and actually power cycling it. Standby keeps the internal components partially active and preserves any temporary software error states the TV is currently running. A proper power cycle clears all of that. Unplug the Samsung TV directly from the wall outlet, not from a power strip or surge protector from the outlet itself. Once unplugged, press and hold the physical power button on the TV body for 30 seconds. This drains the residual charge stored in the internal capacitors and forces the system into a true reset state. After releasing the button, wait an additional 60 seconds. Plug the TV back into the wall directly, not into the same power strip it was using before. If that strip has been through a power surge at any point, power on the TV and observe it over the next hour without any of the above settings re-enabled. This step costs nothing, takes 2 minutes, and clears temporary software faults that interfere with normal power management behavior. Number 2. Update the firmware. Samsung releases regular firmware updates that fix power management bugs, unexpected shutdown behavior, and AnyNet Plus communication errors. If your TV started turning off on its own after a recent update, or if it has been running the same firmware for more than 6 months, checking for a newer version is a legitimate fix. On your Samsung remote, press Home and go to Settings, then Support, then Software Update, then Update Now. If an update is available, let it download and install completely. The TV will restart automatically when finished. If the TV is not connected to the internet or you prefer to update manually, visit Samsung's official support website on your phone or computer, enter the model number from the label on the back of the TV, and download the firmware file to a FAT32 USB drive. Insert the drive while the TV is off and power on. The TV detects the file and begins the update. Number 1. Capacitor failure. When every software fix has been applied and the TV continues to shut itself off, the problem is almost certainly hardware. The most common hardware cause on Samsung TVs that turn off randomly is capacitor failure on the power supply board. Capacitors are small cylindrical components inside the TV that regulate and smooth the electrical power flowing to the display and internal components. As they age, they can bulge, leak, or fail to hold charge, which causes the TV's power to become unstable and the set to shut itself off unpredictably. Identifying this requires opening the back panel of the TV to visually inspect the power board. Failing capacitors often show visible signs: bulging tops, brown residue around the base, or a slightly off-center shape. A qualified television repair technician can replace failed capacitors for significantly less than the cost of a new TV, making this a worthwhile repair on sets that are otherwise in good condition.